Good morning. Modern camera channels will tell you that you need this top-end camera with all the expensive lenses and all these expensive filters and a bag to carry everything around in. I'm here now to prove to you that you don't need that. So what do you mean, Wayne, we don't need all these expensive cameras? Yeah, okay, they help. Let me give you a little backstory here. I'm going to go a little bit back in the past. So, I was out with some friends a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to name one of them specifically. He's called Ranjit. Now, as every photographer knows, you take your photos of your camera, you post them online, you keep them for yourself, you do whatever you want to do. Ranjit, like many others, decided to make a comment this day, which I'm sure many of us have heard. Your camera takes really good pictures. Ranjit, it's not the camera. So, I did what any normal, sane, happy, content photographer would do, and I decided to go straight on eBay and buy the cheapest camera I could find. I got this little bad boy for €15. It's even got stickers on there to tell me exactly what it does. It's not a Nikon, it's not a Sony, it's a cheap camera. And now I'm going to prove to you, Ranjit, that it's not the camera. Now what it doesn't tell you, this awesome camera, what it doesn't tell you, and I was actually quite surprised with this, and I think it's one of the best features, you've got stickers. Yep, you heard me. You've got stickers on your pictures. I mean, they don't come automatically. They let you choose what sticker you want. But you can take a picture, and then you go into the options and play back with the little settings, and you can put stickers on your pictures. Wow. Yeah, Ranjit, is that the camera or is that the photographer? Yeah, that's the photographer. Now don't get me wrong, this camera isn't the most amazing thing in the world. Just on the floor here we've got a little slug. So I'm going to get a little picture of this little slug there. Because, you know, why not? So in the interest of honesty, it just took me 5 attempts to get that picture of that slug. Yeah, I mean, with a camera that's got the startup time of a jumbo jet, then it's going to take longer and require a little bit more effort to get what you want to get. Now, I'm just walking down this road here, and just in them trees is Schloss Bieberstein. So I'm going to see if I can get a picture of that with this 19-year-old Samsung. Alright guys, now for something a little bit different. Over on Instagram I laid down a challenge and told you guys to get out there, grab your gear and post your best work using the tag PapaWayneChallenge. And I promised I'd feature some of them absolute favourites right here on this channel, and you guys did not disappoint. The creativity under the tag has been awesome. These few right here really caught my eye. Great compositions, solid executions. Thank you to everyone who submitted. But it's time to announce the theme for next week's challenge. Since we did weather last week, we are changing the gears completely. The theme for next week is golden hour. I want to see how you handle that warm, low angle light, whether it's sunrise or sunset. Get out there, shoot it, post it on Instagram with the tag PapaWayneChallenge, and you might see your work in the next video. let's see what you've got. So the point of today's video isn't really to give a review of this camera. I don't want to be reviewing the camera, and I don't want that to be what my channel really becomes. The point of today is just to humiliate Ranjit, and secondly, to show that you don't need a really expensive camera. Yeah, it takes better pictures, that's obvious, and yet it's easier to handle, it's weatherproof, it starts up when you press the button, it takes a picture when you press the button, but it's not always necessary. You can take pictures with your phone, you can take pictures with a €15 camera from eBay. So don't let it limit you of what you can do. There's Schloss Bieberstein again, I've just shown you. Can we get anything here? Is there any kind of composition? Let me see. So, I've got myself in a little bush here. Let me just turn you around and show you what I'm looking at. You've got the castle here on top of there. And I'm wanting to use these little yellow flowers here as the foreground subject and frame them with the castle there in the background. The problem with these cameras is it decides what it wants to be the focus point. So you've got to, a lot of the times, get the focus point and then frame your shot afterwards. So I've had to take my hat off because it's just getting really warm here. This is what I've come here to see. It's called the Milseburg Tunnel. There used to be a train track coming through here, and then they changed it for bikes to go through. And in the autumn time, in the autumn time until the start of spring, it's completely closed for bats to go through as well, or to live in there. For bats to live in there as well. It's about 1 kilometre long, this tunnel. So in miles, probably like just over half a mile. And turn you around. And it's a really cold temperature here inside here. It's a nice cool wind blowing through. And you can definitely see why the bats would like it in here. So I'm just looking now and one of the things I like here is these lines taking you there to the exit. I'm going to have to try and shoot it with the camera. And it does display on the screen. It's going to give me a time of 1 second. So Ranjit, what do you think? Huh? Is this camera? Or is it me? Who knows? I think it's me. You think it's a camera. But I think, now it doesn't matter if you've got a cheap €15 camera or if you've got a more expensive camera. Just getting outside, taking some pictures and just enjoying it and enjoying the process. But still, I proved my point. So, I can't do a mic drop, but I can do a camera drop.